Hello everyone, I'm the Thenthapple, and today we're going to take a look at one of the most mysterious men in the Mojave Desert, Cannibal Johnson, and his cave can be located right here, just up the road from Vault 34. So without further ado, let's go look at this mysterious and very heartbreaking character. So first of all, he's not going to get angry or he's not going to attack you, so let's just spend some time getting to know him, talking to him, and seeing just exactly what it is that he wants to say.
Well, it's about damn time. What took you? Oh.
So he's very confused at the moment, let's see why.
I've been in the Reaper's shadow for a long time now, and I thought he'd finally showed up to collect. He's just mocking me now.
So apart from being really depressing, it's very deep and it shows this isn't an evil or violent individual.
There's a twitch in my trigger finger. I've lost my eagle eyes, and the other day I could have sworn I heard Sergeant Dornan chewing me out. I'm old and I'm starting to feel it. It's not pleasant, especially when you know your mind's slipping away. And we all gotta go sometime. But I was hoping for something a little more heroic.
So he knows he's getting old, he knows he's only got a few more years or months left, and he's getting sad about it.
He was a drill instructor I knew. He was also the meanest bastard I've ever known. Once he caught this private out of uniform, and old Dornan went off on the most ear-blistering rant known to man. It was inspiring.
So clearly he was in the military, but we don't know what military he was in.
Yeah. It was a long time ago. Things were better back then.
So he doesn't say the Legion or the NCR, so that must mean it must be another military outfit, which could suggest, I don't know, not the old world, but possibly the Brotherhood of Steel?
I'm not saying. It's part of my mystique, after all.
So the teasy bastard doesn't want to tell you, but with a bit of speech of 30, you can tease the tail out of him and see what he has to say.
The truth of it is that I did cut out a raider's heart, but only took a bite to mess with his buddies. They had me surrounded, and I went with the first thing that came to mind. Some ran, and the rest were startled just long enough.
It sort of says something about his mind, why ripping someone's heart out and eating it was the only plan that came to it, but it's a pretty good one, and it proves that Cannibal Johnson is a bit of a lad.
Sure do. Had a wife for a while. Tribal girl, really pretty eyes. But she's been gone a long time now.
So he's old, he's lonely, and he clearly was in the military at some point.
Well,
but
ain't like I've got...
look at him. If you look around the cave, you can tell a couple of things just by the possessions. The meat on the chopping board is actually mole rat meat. Okay, it isn't human meat as I first suspected when I walked in. And look around the cave again. It's a home. Okay, like these posters would say that he knows a bit about the old world. We know that Dean Domino isn't dead, but maybe he knew him, maybe he was at the Sierra Madre at some point. And then this crate right here, this Enclave crate, he said he was in a military. He didn't say NCR, he didn't say Legion. So could he have been part of the Enclave? He said times were better, they had a lot of resources, they would have had easier lives. So could this be a member of the Enclave? When we pick it and open it up, we don't really get a yes or no on that, unfortunately. We just find some goodies, but I would like to think yes. I would like to think this was a member of the Enclave, or at least someone who was aware of them or involved with them. But I suppose, as I say, we're only going hearsay, so we will never know. As for what he does actually eat, well, it is mole rat meat. And as you look around, you can see that. But where does the meat actually come from? Well, it comes from this little grotto back here. Lots of mole rats, nightstalkers, and coyote corpses just left simmering in a pool of what looks like radioactive blood and water, but maybe that's just to lock in the flavors, keep that texture, make it nice and juicy. But yeah, it can't be too healthy doing that. Also, this is water and it gives you no rads, so you can't drink it, but it is considered stealing if you do so. But, you know, fuck it, he doesn't exactly have a clear line of sight to you, so I would say go ahead. And that's Cannibal Johnson, a lonely old man who clearly has a very interesting, intriguing past that we can only speculate on, but it's fun to do so. And his wife, well, she could have been a great cat, because he did say tribal, or she could have been part of some of the tribes that you find dotted around the Mojave Desert. But we'll never know. So I hope you enjoyed the episode, like, favourite and subscribe if you did, leave any suggestions for future episodes in the comments section below, and if you have any other feedback to give me, please leave it there also. I can be contacted on Twitter or via direct message, and I would appreciate if you followed me there so I can interact with you all a lot more easy. I hope you did enjoy this episode, and I hope I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. You made it to the end of the video. Congratulations. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, why not drop a like? If you have anything to say to me, anything to ask, anything to, I don't know, suggest for next episode, please leave it in the comment section below. If you want to watch some more of my videos, why not subscribe and get regular updates? Go watch Obvious Trailer Analysis if you want to see me take the piss out of game trailers, and have a lot more Fallout lore and more best moments to come. Also, don't forget to share on all the social media that you kids love these days, and follow me on Twitter so I can interact with you all a lot more easier because it is faster to do on Twitter, and you can ask me any questions that you want to ask. I hope I will see you in the next episode, and until then, goodbye. Gonna take that, and that's that.
Prize for second place was